everyone, Gil here at GrayManPrepping, and on this episode of Your Prep for Today, I want to talk to you about something a little bit different than I did 3 or 4 days ago. What I want to talk to you about today is non-potable water. That means non-drinking water. All right, so let's hop into this one because this one's going to be hopefully a little bit more informative to you and give you some ideas to save your drinking water for drinking. All right, so non-potable water. What is non-potable water? Well, it's water that has some sort of contamination or uncertainty about it that you don't want to just drink it. And you're like, why would I want to have that? Well, all right, give you some examples of how you can store non-potable water or store potable water that becomes non-potable. People take milk jugs, they rinse them out, let them dry out, and they set them aside and they fill them full of water and they store them away. Guess what? You can rinse that milk jug out with soap and water, and in 6 months, there's going to be bacteria growing in there because that plastic is not a heavy-duty plastic. It's not meant for a long shelf life. Milk's good for what, 2 weeks? So it's not a long duration bottle to store water in. And the milk particles get into the porous nature of the plastic, and you try washing out, but they're still there. And after time, bacteria develops, and that water becomes water you do not want to drink. The same thing goes with soda bottles. You really don't want to be using soda bottles for drinking water. But soda bottles are great for non-potable water, as are milk jugs and a lot of other jugs that have had food items in it that you have rinsed out, and you're saving these containers so you don't have to buy other containers to store water in. Now, non-potable water is good for flushing your toilets. And depending on the container that the water is stored in, you can use it for laundry. You might even be able to, if you boil it, you might make the water safe enough to be potable, but don't count this as being safe potable water. If you boil it, you can use it for washing dishes, washing laundry. You're still not sure you want to drink it, but you can use it for cleaning, because washing dishes, you really want to use the 3-tub system that Scouts and other organizations use. Get it all cleaned off as well as you can without using water. You put it in the soap, you wash it down, get all the grease and stuff off of it. You run it through a rinse one. Then you run it into a sanitizer solution. So that's water with a bit of bleach or other sanitizing agent in it to sanitize and kill anything on it. So that can be used for, those 3 tubs can be used with non-potable water, because the last one has the sanitizer in it, which is going to kill any bacteria that's in it. So why is it so important to have non-potable water? Well, if you have all these things to store it in, you're not having to buy food grade containers to store your drinking water in, and you're not having to use your really good drinking water for any of these other things. Flushing the toilets, washing dishes, washing clothes. Yeah, you can use non-potable water for shower so long as it's semi-safe to begin with, such as the ones that are stored in soda bottles and stuff. You heat that water up, you boil it, get your hot water, and you let it cool down to the temperature you want to take a shower in, and you use 5 gallons to take your shower. And we've talked about it on many live streams, and in some of the other ones, using those camp showers to 5 gallons, you wet down, soap down, rinse off. Okay, so non-potable water can help you stretch your potable water a lot farther. And with that in mind, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe, don't do anything foolish. Keep adding to your preps, both in food and water and in other supplies. And this is why, check this out.